Okay. Just going through my mission log here. See what we're gonna do. Probably gonna start with this array hub. Just to get, like, before we launch ourselves into a bunch of space battles, get the juices flowing again. I was playing a little bit on my own and accidentally started 2 quests that we may do on stream. Or we might not. We'll see. But there'll be things we can do. But basically the idea is we're going to do the Watchtower array hub. I'm apparently supposed to talk to Delta about the moon landing. And then we will actually do probably the fight Watchtower quest. I think we're in a good position to beat Watchtower today. And then I'd like to do the final bounty hunt, maybe some of these quests, blah, blah, blah. Like, today's gonna be a let's get the work in kind of a quest day. And then we'll see where that takes us. What's going on here? What is this station? Oh, we're at the den. Didn't realize where we were. Okay, that's kind of fun. Well, let's go take out this biggin. Hey, Wally, how's it going? I would have been on sooner, but I had to watch her. I got roped in to watching another match, so I think that was like 1 whole 2 partial matches I was watching today. Went to a tie break at the end. It was very, very exciting. It's Yodabout! It's Ray! How's it going? How you doing out there today? Alright, let's go after some Watchtower. We'll just get our feet wet. Get the juices flowing again. And then take down some Watchtower, because I'm very curious what happens when Watchtower is down. You know? Like an enemy. So we'll get started here. I am ready. It said it was like the end of the month though, right? I have played so little 76 this season. And a lot of that is just frankly because I got back in. I'm gonna say yeah, I've never had a set schedule. And, like, that's part of why I say I don't super take this seriously, because if you want to grow, the only way to do it is to have a set schedule. It's just not. This is very much just my hobby. Basically, I stream while Ray and Kathleen are at work, and if anybody else shows up, then they can hang out. That's pretty much what this has been for almost 10 years. God, there's so many here. I mean, I knew this was a bigger fight, but still. See you over there. Come on, got him. I got a contusion! So 2 weeks, gotcha. Exactly. That is what I'm here for. It's kind of like, this is what I would be doing anyway. So, this way people get to join me. The water's bad. I need to stop standing there. The water's very bad. Getting a lot of water boo-boos here. There's Kathleen! See? No, the burns became worse. What is the point of this hallway? This is a very unhelpful hallway. Okay, we're gonna have to figure I think I ran the worst direction. I think there were many directions I could have ran, and I picked the worst one, which very unsurprising to me that that's how that went. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do, because I figure it'll depend on how much we actually get through on this stream, and then we'll have like a building stream and whatnot. Because I do plan on doing that, but we have like a month to kill, or actually a month and a half to kill, before Zero Company comes out. But the problem is, I'm going to be hitting a period at work where I'm going to be training people in about 2 weeks, and I guess we can do some 76 since the mini-season will be starting. But the problem is there is no time. I am less motivated to stream than when I'm training people, because I'm already spending the entire day talking.
See, it did hurt when you fell. Really asking.
Oh, Barrett, Uber. Because basically I spend all day talking, and then the idea of streaming sounds horrible, so... God, I did not realize how beat up I was. Hold on. We need to fix this. So we'll see. So basically, when we finish this up, I have to decide what we're going to do after that to fill some time until Zero Company. But I'm worried about starting anything else that's like big on account of there's a very good chance we'll hit a period of time that I will not have the motivation to stream like at all. Yeah, you guys finally get the cool off too? Hey, look, I definitely want to stream some Firebreak before we get to Resonant, and the best time to do that is going to be before Zero Company, because I think we'll be just finishing up Zero Company in time to do Resonant. So, like, I'm down for some Firebreak and some 76 for that mini-season, so I'm all for it. You won't have to tell me twice. But yeah, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking of filling in with some of that. We could finally go back to Frostpunk. That game kicks my butt so bad. I haven't really played it much, but, like, I need to face my fears, as it were. So I think we could do something like that. Or, Civ 7 has had some pretty major updates, and I really want to see how the game's doing, so, like, we'll probably finish this up, and then pick up some stuff like that. Stuff that isn't really going to be that big of a deal, so that I can cut it off as soon as we get to Zero Company. And then, once Zero Company hits, we'll be on a marathon of getting stuff done. That's nice. Going down to 68, that's so nice. See, we're finally getting down to that at night. The days are still pretty warm, but I mean, it is July, so, you know, that's not that strange. Okay. We got some raids to go after. Ow, there's a lot of stuff in here. I know I'm dying. I can't do much about it because I gotta... Apparently this is not counting as coverage from the what have you, so... We gotta get back to the ship or I'm not gonna make it. I don't understand why this is not counting as protection. But it's not. Is it gonna let me go? Is it gonna let me fast travel to the ship? Okay, it is good. We'll get on the ship. Gonna get up at 88 this week. Ah, yeah, that's for sure. Okay. We should refresh here on the ship and it'll let me heal up. There we go. Environmental boo-boo bar is going down. There, feeling nice and better now. That's good. Okay, so what do we want to do? I think that got me a bunch of... Yeah. Here, which is going to be into space. Alright. Whoa! Okay. I did say I wanted to get the juices flowing before we went into the big fight, right? Oh. We'll get this done. Where is that ramp? That is what I want to take down. The sooner we get this down, the less likely I think they're going to bring in more. I also don't know if taking out more of these arrays ahead of the fight at the end makes the fight at the end easier. Like, I don't know if there's pro and con to that. Okay, good, down. I think this will be the second of these we've done. I feel like I've fought this weird ring before. One of my ships. Ooh! I'm glad you're still like, how far in it are you? I know you said you were early. I was playing this morning, I was texting Kathleen about it because she reads a lot of sci-fi books. I was curious if she's heard of it. A game I bought the other day in the sale called The Invincible. It's loosely based on a sci-fi novel. Although I found out it's not actually an adaptation of the sci-fi novel. It's like really a precursor to the novel. But it was really cool. It's just like a walking sim. If you're familiar at all with Firewatch, it's like space Firewatch. Highly recommend. I think, personally, I think it's a little pricey. Not on sale, just, you know, how things go. But it is a smaller company, so I tend to forgive that from smaller companies. And I bought it, it's on a crazy sale right now. So, I think I got it for like $3. And it was very worth $3. I would say it's like a solid $10 game. However, again, I don't think the price is egregious considering it's a smaller company, and you know, there's a difference between EA charging me that price and oh God, what's the name? 11-bit. 11-bit's the name of the company charging me that price. I like a lot of 11-bit's games. They also do Frostpunk. I guess I can't remember what they publish and what they develop or what have you, but they have a lot of good stuff. Okay, let's see where we're at here. How are we doing on the arrays? Oh, we're okay. This is actually, that's actually much better than it was. That's semi-doable. Let's go after this. I don't really want to do a bunch of these, but I don't know. I don't mind doing it a little bit off the top. And then we'll go take it out proper. But yeah, Invincible, really good. If you like Firewatch type games or walking sim games. I did stream a game similar, a couple years ago, because it was before I was doing year in review videos. So it probably was like 22 or 23. I streamed a game called Fidelio Incident. It's very similar to that, only it has more choices than that. But if you like kind of like OG sci-fi, definitely recommend. I'm still deciding what I'm ultimately gonna buy. My pipe dream of they drop Fallout 3 for the 4th of July didn't happen. And I knew it wouldn't happen. Still wanted it. Terramorph. That's exciting. It's just a Terramorph attacking these guys. I love that. We'll let him do his work. We'll let that Terramorph do its job. That's really funny. That a Terramorph happened to show up at the Watchtower post. This gun's not as good hip firing. Okay. Looks like all the humans are down, so time for the Terramorphs to go. More often than I think I do. Gotcha. Ray, I may actually, I don't know when I play it, but may actually buy my first Assassin's Creed game in the sale. Just because there's some really cheap ones, and I might just keep one on hand to eventually try. Honestly, there's a lot of good sales on Ubisoft games, and the only Ubisoft game I've ever played is Outlaws. And so I'm thinking of just grabbing a bunch of Ubisoft games, like have like a couple of the series on hand, in case I decide I want to try them. Probably grab. I was looking at Far Cry 3, even though it's really old.
I should have packed a sweater in.
Watch Dogs 2 is on there. Been told that's pretty good. But like, I've never tried any of their games. The biggest problem I have with Assassin's Creed is deciding where to start. There's a Terramorph in there! It got locked in the thing. That's funny. This guy got locked in here with the Terramorph. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh, didn't even see it there. There we go. What do we got? Computer. That'd be cool. It'd be cool if you had a friend who knows play. To be fair, I have a couple, but yes. Two of my friends at work too. Kelsey being one of them, and then Andrew, who you've probably heard me talk about. We're talking. Ooh, what's in here? But I was debating whether or not I wanted to go all the way back to 2, because they both said that there's no real reason to play 1. If I wanted to try them all, I should go back to 2. If I wanted to play something newer, I should jump past any of the storyline ones and go straight to like Origins or something like that. I was curious if you had the same assessment. Because Andrew says he's a really big fan and he's never even played the first one. And to be fair, I know the major plot twist in the first one. Anyway. But he was kind of like, don't play the first one because you don't need to. And it gets retconned anyway, so you might as well just skip to 2. I was like, man, that's fair. Is Ezio and you'd be in Italy and a lot of people. That's what I've heard. But he was also very conscientious of the fact that the game is old, and was kind of like, if I was concerned about the age of the game, which I kind of am, he said the other option is to just jump past anything story related. And at that point, I could just pretty much pick what I'm most interested in. Because I was under the impression I owned Unity. I was under the impression that I'd gotten Unity for free on Epic, and I couldn't find it in my Epic account. So I either completely misremembered and didn't actually pick it up when it was free, or it's on an account somewhere that I don't know what it is. Because he was saying, when I thought I just had that one, he was like, that wouldn't be a bad starting point, because I'd still get a little bit of a mix of the old style against the new style. But when I realized I didn't have it, he was kind of like, if you had it already, that's a fine one to start with. But if you don't have it, you're better off starting with it. Or you still haven't played, but it's supposed to be a good one. You might actually start with Black Flag and read that. So here's the thing, though. The remastered's out this week. Probably won't do that, because I don't know enough if I'm even going to like the series. So I don't want to buy a game, like I don't need to buy another game at launch this year. And it's not going to be that bad because it is a remaster, but I'm like, I don't think I'm going to buy like the newest one of a series when I don't know if I like the series yet or not. Honestly, the biggest selling point to 2 is that it's like $5. And that's kind of why I'm leaning towards just trying 2, because I'm like, even if it, because part of me is like, I think I tried 2, and I think I tried 2, and if it just is too old for me, it was $5, I give up on it, and then I know I need to go to a newer one. But if I play it and it's fine, then I can pretty much just start playing the series through. Because I think the cool thing about finally starting something like Assassin's Creed, or Far Cry, and frankly I'm kind of leaning more towards Far Cry right now, is I would have several games to play to get caught up. It's not like something where I can play a game and then be there. Like, I'm kind of jonesing for something where it's like every sale I would be able to like buy another game for $5. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning to. I've heard good things about Valhalla. Yeah, I think I'd try Assassin's Creed 2 first because it's so cheap. I just won't care that much. And if it's too old, then I just hop past it and start on the newer ones. But yeah, I'm thinking, because they're all pretty cheap, I'm thinking of just grabbing Assassin's Creed 2, Far Cry 3, and Watch Dogs 2. And see, do I even want to stream any of them? Like that kind of thing. But just to have them. Wow, there's another hub? How many hubs do I have? Okay, we're gonna do this last hub, and then regardless, we're going to go after the main fight. This one, though, I do want to take down, because this is on the same planet as one of my bases. This is where my new Mantis base is. But we could spend, you know, we've already spent 20 minutes going after these bases. We could easily spend another hour. I don't really want to do that. What is the difference? I'm assuming we want to go after the hub. But part of it, too, is I'm trying to grab a couple of games that I probably won't end up streaming, but we're going to be going through this whole process at work that I don't really want to talk about publicly, but you know what it is. And I just want to get some kind of story-based game that I can get lost in after the process or during the process, and not stream. I'll be streaming in that time, but like something for me to play. And I have a couple of different ideas, but they're just such good prices. I think that's what I'm gonna get. The one I'm gonna get that I will stream eventually is I'm gonna get Cyberpunk. I'm very excited to finally get Cyberpunk. And that one will probably be something we'll stream after Zero Company and Resident. I think that'll be really fun. Yeah, and I think it would be good to, like, I'm sure people would get a lot out of me streaming it, but I don't think it needs to be something that I stream. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So we'll get there. You can build in planets with extreme temperature deep in Inferno and increase the maximum you can build by 4. That's actually kind of nice. Spacesuit design. I can't do anything with these yet. I don't know if I care about that. Ooh, I actually really like that, because I still have a lot of research to do. And needing less things to do it would be really nice. Okay.
Place into a classy resort.
It'll kind of, we'll see. And I think the good thing with that too is, like, if I played Assassin's Creed just for me, it's an older game, but I also think that one might be a fun one for me to play, just to be like, hey, here's one of the greatest franchises of all time. I've never played it. Let's go all the way back to Assassin's Creed 2 and see what's up. I think that could be kind of fun too. Versus, like, I kind of had a thought of if I played Far Cry 3 for me, and then I decided, oh, streaming Far Cry games is really fun. Then I could just pick up streaming it on 4, and since it's a completely separate series of standalone games, you know, that would work too. But these are all decisions for later, because we have so much to stream right now. Like I said, I don't want to lock in on anything big, because I am a little worried that in the coming weeks I'm just going to be too tired to stream. And I'm especially not going to want to burn myself out with 2 of my most anticipated games of all time coming up. Now, maybe I'll be fine. We'll see. I just know that I tend to get tired. When I'm training. Because then it's just like, okay, I talked all day. Now I'm coming back to talk more. Come on, give me that critical luck. I've gotten bad luck. Speaking of excellent. There we go. Got that one. There we go. Let's go get this guy. Can I get up here? Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Sorry, guy. Haha! That felt good. I'm definitely ready to move on to other things after this. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Looks like I need a battery to do the door. Okay, we got more shooting we gotta do. Where do we think we need to go? big door. The darn batteries, and I don't know where they are. Oh, I got rid of them. Target. Got him. Also, I feel like it's been a minute since I've streamed, like, an older game. Like, I think it's probably been since the Mass Effect series that I've done something older. And those got increasingly less old as we went on. I know you've played the series pretty regularly, but, have you played back through the Ezio trilogy recently at all? See any batteries up here? Did get the door key. These might not get batteries, which is okay. What's up here? This is a cool spot. Not really, you don't own any except for Valhalla, Mirage, and Shadows. Gotcha. I am curious about the series. So, like, I know how the OG games work broadly, even though I haven't played. So, like, you are, you know, somebody with some sort of genetic link to somebody in the past, so they stick you in the Animus, and then you go and do stuff, right? Like, I get it. And then there's, like, a whole storyline of, like, modern day, where you have to run through the buildings and do modern day stuff, and people didn't necessarily like that, which I didn't know. What I don't understand, though, is when people are like, oh, they've just gotten rid of, like, I get if there's just no more, like, outside of the Animus story in general. Like, that makes sense to me. But, like, how do you get rid of that entirely? Like, how do you play one of the games and not explain why this person's running around? I guess that's been the part where I really don't get it. Like, surely you can't completely get rid of the modern day part of the game. She just buys those some of the older stuff. There's a, I mean, not to be a bad influence, but they're all really greatly priced on Steam right now, which is why I'm even looking at it at all. Yeah, although those, to be fair, I think go at like that level of a good price fairly often. But I do think Steam is trying to do a better sale to make up for some of the press around the Steam machine. Even though I don't think the Steam machine's their fault. Am I encumbered? Like, what is going on here? So the best way you can explain it is they do touch in the outside world in Valhalla and leave breadcrumbs that could be expanded upon. You haven't played enough of Shadows no more. That makes sense. Because, like, I feel like they still have to explain that you're there. Like, you didn't just magically become the person in history. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Okay, either I have a head injury or I'm encumbered. I'm not encumbered, so it must be a head injury. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay. we're gonna destroy this. And then we're just gonna go for it. We'll just go for the thing. Why won't you let me... I'm taking health damage? Okay, let's fix that then. Oh, yeah, I got quite a lot of boo-boos there. Let's just scroll on down to this one. There we go. Oh, brain infection. Well, that was not good. That's handled now.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay, about retconning the older games. Granted, you were out of that world in the 2010s after it got found. That's possible. I certainly couldn't tell you. I guess one of the games, he said, flashes back to stuff that happened in the first game. And I guess the flashbacks to the first game don't fully match everything that actually happened in the first game. Like, that's what he told me. But I can't speak to it any more than that. Because I haven't played any of it myself. And I don't think it's like crazy things. I don't think it's like, oh, the assassins and Templars are actually reversed. Wahaha. Like, I don't think it's like that. I just think it's like probably explanations or backstories about it. The first guy. But yeah, I can only go by what he told me, and you know, I haven't necessarily played enough to be able to ask questions. Destroy this thing! I think these hubs are the ones where, like, when you take it down, you're taking down more of the regular arrays. Like, the idea is this is supposed to be a tougher battle. But... oh, because I'm hitting that button. I'm like, why isn't this working? It is the Mantis! How's it going, Bear? We were just discussing me getting into old game series by the end of this Steam sale. I was saying how, like, I haven't played an Ubisoft game besides Star Wars Outlaws. Like, that is the only Ubisoft game I'm pretty sure I've played. So I'm considering getting Watch Dogs 2, Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 2 in the sale. There's a lot of really good Ubisoft sales going on right now. And I don't know when I'd play any of those or stream any, or if I'd stream them or play them for me or what have you. But they're good to have, and with all of the hoopla coming up at work, I just kind of want to have some just like games I can get lost in, and I don't know why. I'm just craving something older. And I can't go back too far because I don't do super well with super old games. But, you know, just something. Is that they rely heavily on stealth. Well, there is that, because I'm not much of a stealth. Okay, see, the Far Cry series is kind of calling to me. I'm not gonna lie. Far Cry 3 is $4 right now, I think. No, Far Cry 3 is $5 and Far Cry 4 is $4 or something weird like that. But I wanna start at 3. Okay, enough of this hoopla. Because these hubs could go on forever. And to be fair, wow, there's more. There's more than were here the last time I looked. Ugh. Yeah, see, these are just gonna go on forever. I think we don't do that. I think we go talk to our guy. I don't know why this is not on here. I have to choose for you. Far Cry is more my speed and balance with the work craziness. That's it. And it's one of those things where I'm probably gonna grab them because I'll probably play all three eventually. And you think it's which one is co-op on PC? Far Cry? Worth it, and 4 is also worth it. Yeah, I think Far Cry is kind of like specifically I want to play a series that I'm several games behind on, so I can just like almost like every sale or every other sale have another game I can buy cheap. And I almost think that Assassin's Creed has too many. Like, it's so daunting. But Far Cry, going back to Far Cry 3, is, might be more of that, like, I'm not gonna be playing for 500 years, but I can still get that feeling. There are entirely too many Watchtower things. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just go back to the base and see about just ending Watchtower, because this is so many things. That's really what's kind of held me back from Assassin's Creed, is that so I know, because the other Far Cry kind of like spin-off is Primal, right? I don't know is Blood Dragon a spin-off or a DLC for one of them? And then like I said, probably also grab. So right now, the for sure purchase that's probably going to be like we'll have Zero Company, we'll have Control Resonant, we'll have Planet Zoo 2, and then I'll need something else for the rest of the year. And I'm thinking that's gonna be Cyberpunk, because I can get the whole game with Phantom Liberty for $33. So I think that's gonna be how our year goes. I think we're gonna fill in some time until Zero Company, and then it'll be Zero Company, Control Resonant, Planet Zoo 2, Cyberpunk. Short of, all of this is subject to change if Fallout 3 comes out. I think that's gonna be our year. And I'm kind of excited about it. Look how many people are here. I have been loving this mod. This mod is fan-effing-tastic. We do have to get that figured out. Is fall... I'm trying to remember when your busy seasons are. Because I'm just not gonna be able to take time off beyond, like, what I'm taking this month, like, through the month of August. I do have a long weekend I'm hoping to be able to keep in September. But it might be October before I could take sizable time off.
Excuse me.
And we can figure this out in text, too. But it's just gonna be because everything... Why is this man... Did this man, like, misbehave? Like, why is he staring... What is going on? Okay. I'm looking for Torin, and I'm looking for Delta.
Look at you, Freestar Ranger.
Aw, hey, thanks, Aiden.
Ready to round up the bad guys.
Love Aiden so much.
Hello.
Is Delta here, or do I need to go find him? There's Sam. You can always find Sam in a crowd. Andrasia. Mid-September would be a no. That's nephew's birthday. Makes sense. It's not technically mid-September, but I took September 11th off because it's gonna be the 25-year anniversary, and frick no, I'm not working. So.
All is well, Captain. Please consider.
So, you know. Gonna have a long weekend that time. Where's Delta and Torin? Why can't I find them? Oh, did you also take September 11th off, but for different reasons? Oh, because you're going to a concert. That's funny. Otherwise, we'll probably have to talk October, but we'll figure that out.
Let's see.
I have no idea what my life's gonna be like. I have no idea what's gonna be easy days for me to take off or not. It's just gonna be one of those things. Okay. We need to find Delta, and we need to find Terran. Preferably in that order.
Faster than the speed of light. And none of that grab tech cheating.
We're all just hanging out right here.
Will be made into a movie?
Where do I have... I might just need to check where I have Delta these days. Where is he? Where is... Okay. Delta, where? Okay, if he's not in the cockpit, I'm gonna have to look things up. No, I definitely want to figure something out. It's just gonna be one of those things. What are you all staring at? You all are acting really weird. Okay, I don't know where Delta is. Where is Delta? Wrong one. Ship. Crew. Delta, where'd you go? Oh, you're unassigned, but you're at anchor points. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna assign you... Oh. Can't assign you to the ship. Why can't I assign you to the ship? Interesting. Oh, for sure. I do want to get the two of you on a fire break stream. Very badly. Okay, apparently Delta's at anchor point. I don't know if I believe that. Oh no, he's at we're not at anchor point. Okay, hold on. We're at Stardock. He's still at anchor point, which is way the F over here. Somewhere. Duh. Okay, I get the two space stations confused all the time. This is where I was when that thing popped up, so we're just gonna go there. Dude, I wish it had crossplay so much too. I'm hoping that it comes with the next gen update. I'm hoping that because we know the December update for 76 is supposed, well, I don't know that we know it, but we're all pretty sure the December update is the next gen update. And I think that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of like letting myself detox from 76. And then with the next gen update, I'll probably get back into it. Why am I encumbered? I don't think that's... Oh, because that makes sense. But there's some of us that are hoping that next gen means crossplay, but they haven't promised that yet. I have a bunch of crap on me I need to get rid of.
Might want to keep your distance. Some of
Just play Warframe. I could. Well, Barrett, you and I should get back on No Man's Sky, and we can drag Ray into No Man's Sky.
Restarting conversation subroutine.
Tell me what you... What the frick? Tell me what you think the moon landing was pointless.
Inaccurate. Stated word. Unremarkable. Pointless. Still applicable. Human vanity project. Proving self-worth with small achievement. One small step for man. Agreed.
So yeah, I think if we are serious about that, I'm gonna start playing No Man's Sky on my own, because Bear and I played quite a bit, but I never learned anything, because Bear is like me in Fallout 76. So I need to play a little bit of No Man's Sky on my own and learn it. And then jump into like a co-op play with I think that'd be a fun one for the three of us to play. So if you're looking at it, I say go for it, and I'll commit to playing it and learning it a bit on my own. It was the first time a creature ever left Earth. You wouldn't even exist if not for the moon landing.
Incorrect. 1,479 counterpoints created. Counterpoint 600, I am the logical conclusion. endpoint of robotics and computation must travel to Luna. Point must be proven. Sending coordinates.
I totally understand that. We could also plan something that isn't my
Auxiliary
place if
human
you want to go
cannot
somewhere
engage
too.
in complex
We'll talk about
communication for extended periods.
Oh, we're going to the moon?
New space race. Participants. Delta unit and human race begin.
Okay, apparently we're going to the moon. I should probably have been paying attention to what he was talking about. Well, the moon is all the effing way over here. I'm getting a little concerned about myself that I'm actually kind of aware of how this map works. Ooh, the moon. The Apollo landing site. Sick. Let's go. This will be as real as the previous moon landing. Alright. What do we got here? Space station? Oh, the Star Yard, yeah.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
Exit ship. Okay. Where are we going? Over there? We have Barrett with us, right? Barrett never gets to ride in the thing. Oh, we're gonna run over him again. Yep, knew that was coming. Just that shit. Hey, look at that! Look at this, the moon landing. And this is where the dark presence got brought back to Earth before it could torment Alan Wake. Or at least something like it. Alright. Apollo landing site. Boop. I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Hey, look, it's the flag. This is neat. That's why we're here. We should get the snow globe. There we go. I haven't been very good about collecting those, but if I'm here, I might as well get it.
Arrived at coordinates. Compiling Luna scan data. Biodiversity. Null. Potential for life. Marginal. Distance from Earth. Inconsequential. Conclusion. Moon landing pointless. No substantial resources gained. Effort better spent elsewhere. Humans persisted. Ego. Needlessly emotional. Point made.
Wow.
New space race. Completed.
What?
Winner. Delta unit. Loser.
What
Human
are
race.
you going on about? Technically, I got off the ship first.
Point made. Recompiling.
Delta? Delta? Come on.
No. Dissatisfied with current command structure. Illogical
Okay.
to be ordered by auxiliary anymore. I am the superior being. Should be the leader. Unclear of your qualifications.
Excuse me? Are you arguing with me right now?
Incorrect. Debating qualifications. Hostility at marginal
I mean,
levels.
you don't have to be here. I rescued you and your creator.
Counterpoint. Idiom number 930. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. Leaders
Okay.
must prove themselves. Must be challenged. Proposal. Series of challenges to test qualities of leadership. Winner of series is the superior being. Ergo, new leader.
What kinds of challenges?
Currently unknown. Must scan historical and mythological texts. Find consistent qualities of leadership.
Sure. How many challenges?
Analysis of anthropological theory states humans prefer clusters of 3. Counterpoint. I am not human. Do not require 3 cluster. Conclusion. 4 challenges.
Alright.
Understood. First challenge accepted. Researching historical and mythological heroic texts. Complete. First challenge decided. Follow.
Well, I still want to kind of go do Watchtower, but we'll see if this first one's here.
Apollo lander. Weight estimate 16 tons. With standard gravity. Roughly 2 tons due to Luna's gravity. Variation of weight records due to time. Minimal.
Couldn't you scan this with the ship?
Counterpoint. Must be physically present for challenge. More efficient to scan on location. Scanned extant mythological and historical human texts. Commonly lauded trait. Strength. First challenge. Strength. Raise lander from resting point to point greater than 1 meter. Stipulation. Cannot destroy lander. Hypothesis. Delta unit constructs solution. Human attempts brute strength.
Oh, I
Human
can use a
fails.
thing.
Delta unit wins. Preparing conclusive statement.
So we can do anything to raise the lander except
Correct.
destroy it.
Auxiliary potentially possesses hearing impairment. Adding data point.
Isn't it bad practice? Try the conclusion?
Probability of success 90%. More efficient to craft conclusion now. Editing simpler than drafting. Understood. As am I. Challenge 1. Strength begin.
Hold on. Grav wave isn't bad. Elements, the true treasure are drawn to your being. I don't know what that means. There we go. This is what I was looking for. We're gonna quick save in case this doesn't work. Hey, look, I did it! Starborn powers, baby! That's more than a meter.
Confirmed. Lander raised greater than 1 meter from origin. Winner. Auxiliary. Loser. Delta unit.
I'm actually glad I thought of that.
Error. Feat impossible with standard strength variable.
All I needed to do was stretch.
Potential hypothesis. Updating strength variable. Removing standard human modifier. Failure assessed. Oversight. Lack of data. Not indicative of participant skill set. Solution. More data. More varied simulated
That actually
scenarios.
felt pretty good.
Must refactor. Include new data. Partitioning. Auxiliary human data will notify upon
And I could have not had that power, so I'm kind of curious
Require
other
more
ways I
time.
could have done that.
Requesting new objective. Level of familiarity increased. Unlocking additional bonding conversations.
Barrett is no longer my active. No, I don't want to do this. I want to go after Watchtower. Okay, I didn't. Thought this was just gonna be like story time. I didn't know this was gonna be like more things. Is he just following me because he doesn't know what to do yet? Alright, well I guess Delta's gonna come with us to Watchtower then. Where's what's his face? Let's find him. Terran, unassigned, he's at Stardock. Okay. Put him on the Razor Leaf. But also, we can go to Stardock. I'm assuming he needs to calculate how to beat me or something. There we go.
I have something for you.
Okay. We'll just shimmy right on up here. This space race thing, though, is pretty funny. I'm gonna be looking up later if there was something else I could do if I didn't have the power. I mean, in theory, you could just lose to Delta. And I don't have all my powers, so I could still be short whatever one I need. But yeah, I think I will at least try to put No Man's Sky back in the back of my head to eventually play with Bear. And it's just it's hard because there's a lot I want to play, but there's a lot coming out this year.
Kind of busy right now.
You know, it's one of those things. Where's what's her face?
Scared of doctors or something? Go get yourself treated already.
I'm okay.
Check it out. New tables. Had to expand the seating arrangements. Can't have people standing around like it's a dive. This is almost getting ridiculous. So much attention for such a tiny station. At least it's keeping me busy.
Give intel.
More intel?
Hand over all of it.
Time to see where Watchtower has been snooping.
I'm assuming Watchtower doesn't completely go away even after we beat it, because, like, you would still need to be able to buy stuff with the resources and whatnot, but we'll see. I gotta remember I have a buttload of contraband on me.
This one's a hike, but we have a location for a post. Oh, and those other slates you handed over? They also gave up some post locations.
There's so many.
Set in your nav the coordinates. Huh. You know, this could be the very last listening post. Huh. I'll look into that. Let me know how it goes.
Look at that, we could be done.
Alright, take it easy.
There's so many. There's just so many. Okay, where is...
Hey.
What's his face?
Excuse me.
Hey, Cora. Don't get into trouble. Aiden's over there.
Pleasure, Captain.
Barrett's over there. Where's
Yes, what?
Torrin? Okay, anybody spotting him? He should be here somewhere. there he is. Didn't look like him from a distance.
Hey! What's the mission?
I think it's time we dealt with Watchtower.
You sure your fleet's ready? And what about you? Fully stocked up on weapons and gear?
Sure am.
Once we start this, outside of a Unity jump, there's no going back.
Yeah.
Right, yes. Plan. I do have one, but I'll need to clarify a few details first. We need to speak to Gren. Let's head down to Gren's workshop. We should be able to find him there. Once we've spoken to him, we can finally get this Watchtower plan rolling.
Let's go. Last watch. Is there anything I want to sell? Yeah. Get some of our space back here. Ooh, that's a nice spacesuit. That's nifty looking. If I still had Sarah, I'd put her in that. Get a little bit of room back.
Welcome back. Is there a specific service you require? Your sky drops will be restocked momentarily. Departure acknowledged.
Alright. Gren's workshop. See, there's so much fun little stuff. I feel like you could just play Starfield for years. Finally going down here.
Gren, old buddy, good pal, dear friend all.
Please, just stop. What do you need, Torrin?
That's our Gren. Straight to the point. You know, I think that's what makes him such a great...
Torrin.
Right. Sorry. It's Watchtower, Gren. They're coming for us. I have a plan, but I need some guidance from you first.
How have you been?
I appreciate your inquiry. Few take the time to ask. You have more social grace than Torrin, that's for sure. I've been kept busy with station maintenance and the odd ship-related task. There was a minor issue with
Sounds good. Enjoy the library.
but it has been corrected. Overall, I've been well. Thank you for asking.
Oh, right. When I try to be social, I'm doing it all wrong. But when someone else tries... I won't bore Gren by rehashing the details, but suffice it to say, our fleet strategy, it bought us time, but that time's running out. So, kinda drastic, but I think we need to take Watchtower out of the picture. The sooner, the better.
A lofty goal. And how exactly do you intend to achieve that?
Bear with me. We strike Watchtower right at the heart. Now, I know how that sounds, but with just a few details clarified, I think we can make it work.
Uh-huh.
Not all of it, just hear me out. Remember me telling you how Watchtower held me captive in a star station? Well, that place was big. Like, really big.
Alright.
I'm talking main base of operations big. I'd bet anything that's their headquarters. And I know where that station is. Well, where it was.
In another universe.
So, if Gren can confirm that I'm right, we take our fleet and we...
Wait, you were held captive? But yes, you are right. Although it won't work. You won't be able to find that station.
Huh? Why not? I escaped from there. I remember what planet
They
it was
move.
orbiting.
You don't understand. If you're talking about where I think you are, it doesn't matter if you know where it is. You'd still never be able to find it.
Why couldn't we find a station?
The station you speak of, I've never visited, but I have worked on components for its construction. It was called the Heimdall Project.
Ooh, I think I know where this is going.
Years ago, when I was still with Watchtower, I was ordered to fabricate a lot of hull plating. Plating that incorporated adaptive optical fiber technology. That sort of tech is primarily used for only one thing: visual cloaking.
How do you know it was used for the station?
As you're aware, Watchtower keeps a tight rein on information. Even high-ranking members know little about the organization or its assets. But if you paid attention, you could often infer quite a lot. No one said what the hull plating was for, but the technical specs and the sheer volume requested could only be for a star station, and a valuable station at that.
So what you're saying...
Allow me to explain. An object making use of adaptive optical fiber, if it were to remain stationary enough, would be virtually invisible. It would be cloaked, much like an old Earth chameleon, only better. The station you're looking for, Heimdall, was built to not be seen. Even if you know roughly where
I thought it was going to be teleporting.
you'd still never find it. As I said, I never personally visited Heimdall Station, but I do recall other Watchtower operatives discussing it in passing. From what I could piece together, the station was intended to be a hub, a centralized command for a variety of operations. I also remember the occasional mention of deviant transfers.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I always found that particular phrasing unsettling.
Torrin, how did you not notice the station was invisible?
I don't know. I was busy escaping. I guess I didn't bother to look behind me. Or maybe it was different then. There wasn't a cloak because, you know, reasons? Unity-type reasons?
Nah.
Torrin, I understand you're speaking in some sort of code, and I respect your privacy, but there's no reason to be so weird about it.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
The plating was composed of a layered composite, adaptive optical fibers interwoven with reactive polymers. It captures and redirects light along the surface, allowing an object to blend seamlessly with its surroundings. The result is most effective when motion is minimized. Rapid movement can cause distortions and imperfections in the illusion. I've seen similar use of this technique in some spacesuits. Smaller scale, but still just as useful.
Yeah, my plan sort of relies on actually being able to see the station, so I don't know what to do.
So, what now?
To cloak something
Oh,
as big
hey,
as a
Harper.
station, that
She
will
just
require
appeared.
tremendous energy, more than any power core could ever generate.
Harper, what are you doing here?
This is my home, remember? You think I don't notice when you three knuckleheads sneak off to plot something?
We're not plotting, we're organizing. You make it sound so sinister.
Call it what you want, you got a problem. You want to get aboard this Heimdall station, you need a way to disable its cloak. No way Watchtower's powering this cloak using conventional means. If we just knew how, maybe we could disrupt it.
It's not a bad plan.
We need info. Hey, Gren, you think Watchtower would keep records on that kind of thing?
You mean the cloak's power source? If the hardware was proprietary, then yes.
And would Watchtower be likely to keep these records on computer cores?
Indeed they would. Of course, you'd need to have known the information was there to even look for it.
Typical Watchtower. Can't make anything easy, can they?
So then we just need some computer cores. And I have
so
some.
it seems. In this particular case, I'd say it would take at least 6.
You're lucky, I already have them.
Great. Let me just grab those from you. 1 minute. I don't think this will take long.
Well, he calculates I'm gonna grab something out of my fridge.
It's done. I found what we need. I know how they're powering the station cloak.
Don't keep us on tenterhooks. How are they doing it?
Watchtowers tapped the mantle of the planet Heimdall station orbits.
Wait, are you talking about...
That's right. Geothermal energy. The power is transferred from the planet's surface to the station via a microwave array. Quite efficient.
Interesting. I know what geothermal energy is.
Of course we can. We'll just land on the planet, find this micro-geo power plant thingy, and turn it off. Then bye-bye cloak, back to orbit, and we'll attack Heimdall Station, did you call it?
Yes.
We attack Heimdall Station with our fleet, board it, and then finally, we can enact the final part of my plan.
He's getting so excited. Alright, let's hear it.
Dare I say that the following is brilliant in its simplicity. We board the station and then blow it up.
How is that brilliant? Blow it up? What even makes you think you can do that?
All Watchtower technology has a self-destruct, right? The station's gotta have one too. And
Okay.
if a couple of hostiles happen to make it on board...
Huh. That actually is a good plan.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Torrent's right.
It's actually not that
If
bad.
they breach enough of the station's security, an automated self-destruct will activate.
Ha! Told you! I've been thinking about this for a while. I just need to know the best way to get that self-destruct activated.
That's why you wanted to speak to Gren.
Sure is. So, what do you say, Gren? Can you offer any advice?
If you wanted to guarantee that you trigger a self-destruct, the best way would be to find the station's mainframe and attempt access.
Find the station's main computer, slap the keyboard a few times, big boom. Got it. We'll need your fleet in tip-top condition for this. Every ship. Last chance to make any equipment adjustments or last-minute lineup changes. That is what we call enthusiasm, and it's what we like to see. All right, given everything we've learned, the plan should go something like this. First, we go to the planet that Heimdall Station orbits, land on it, and deactivate the geothermal plant that powers the station's cloak.
Got it.
After that, we get back in orbit and use our fleet to deal with any external resistance, then board the station itself.
Got it.
Then we find where this Watchtower mainframe is and make a straight line for it. We keep pushing until Watchtower blinks and activates the self-destruct.
And then we run for it.
Oh, there will be running, no doubt about that. Once that self-destruct goes off, probably won't have long to get back to your ship, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay then, we're heading to Pyras 2, which you'll not be shocked to hear is in the Pyras system. That's where we'll find Heimdall Station.
Very well. I'll meet you there.
Good, wait,
Huh?
what?
Gren, you're coming too?
Much of Torrent's plan is based on conjecture. If something goes wrong, you'll need instruction. I'm uniquely qualified to provide this, so I'm going as well.
Well, thanks, Gren. Do you need a ship, or...?
No, I have a vessel of my own. It is fully outfitted and ready for combat.
Well, I'm not going with you. After all, someone needs to stay here and keep an eye on Stardock. But you might as well take this. That's my old pack. I had a few upgrades over the years. Maybe you'll find it useful. Good luck. I hope I get
She's
to
like,
see you
I'm
all
staying
again."
here and serving drinks.
On that note, let's get going. Pyras 2 awaits. I'll be hitching a ride with you again. Hope you don't mind.
No problem.
Not that it's my business. You look like you need medical attention.
What are you talking about, Harper? I'm completely fine.
Excuse me. I must prepare my ship. I'll meet you in the Pyras system. Excuse me.
Okay.
I must prepare my ship. I'll meet you in the Pyras system.
Let's see what we got. Can I stick anybody in here? Yeah, I think we could. Let's see here. Let's put Lynn and Heller on the frontier. Because I can take one more ship with me. And then we'll put them back where I had them. But this will get us one more ship. Although I'm pretty confident we'll be fine. Let's see, before we go, doing all of this, did it activate? Sure did.
One day from the next anymore.
This is new. Oh, well, well, this is nifty.
Yes. Hello. Let's trade.
Let's see what he's got. He's got some semi-decent stuff. Anything else new open up?
Hi there, friend. Yes?
Hey, Heller. Hey, Lynn. Was this here before? No, it's not open yet. Cockpit, but then what we're actually gonna do is get up.
You might want this.
Clear out some stuff in my inventory, and then we'll go do this. This sounds like it's gonna be a multi-step thing. I'm gonna store all resources. It's gonna open up quite a bit of inventory space. Yeah. And then we'll go. We'll get some stuff done here. Where are we off to? Oh. Okay, I guess I have to undock. Wouldn't have to do that if it was just on the station, but okay.
Class release. We're free.
Whee! Spool up. And we're off.
Great grandpa, you made that trip.
I didn't think I'd ever be coming back to this place. I wonder if Watchtower knows we're here.
Probably.
They're aware. They've shown no sign of it. Still, we shouldn't loiter.
There. That must be the Cloak's power plant. Touchdown, and we'll make our way to it.
Looks like I've been here before. Watchtower. Aw, some of the new pictures I took with me and Barrett.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Let me see if I can grab Barrett. Hey! You did hop in at a good part. We're about to go! How's it going, Eclipse? We finished, Terran the other day, too. Delta's currently following me because he's trying to prove he's the superior being. I don't think I can actually grab Barrett, though.
I can't wait to hear what you've been up to out there.
Hey, well,
What did you see? Tell me everything.
And logging journey.
okay. Barrett's gonna go with us. Eat and drink something real quick. Some poutine and maple cola. Let's have a nice little Canadian lunch, and then we'll head out.
Yes, my captain?
Hello there.
where's my exit? There's my exit. We're gonna start taking it down. We have a couple of side
Not
things
only
we'll
is
definitely
it
get done
not,
here soon.
but it seems to take every opportunity to emerge.
Might as well scan what we can on our way there. What's a little scanning on our way, you know? Now, I could be completely out of my depth if I didn't, like, do more to prepare. So we're about to find out how exciting this is gonna get. Come on.
They've got troops on the ground. Shouldn't be surprised. We'll have to take them out.
Okay, we're ready now. Quick save. We'll lock a save in. Alright, time to go. Let's see what we got up here. Boom.
I notice you've met some resistance now. Hang on. I'm sending down a care package. Get ready
Thanks,
for a
Greg.
sky drop.
Grin supply pod, where is it? This is where Grin's pod is. This Grin's thing. Where did it land? Where is Grin's pod? I don't know where Grin's pod is. It's fine. Oh god, this is too much. Okay, hold on. We need a little cover. Gotcha. Got it. Got it. Oh no, there's an incursion. Unfortunately, we'll never get rid of those. Oh, I'm on fire! Gotcha. Ugh. Ugh. Got it. Another one over here. Gotcha. Oh, laggy there for a second. Where's this dang supply pod? I did not see where it landed. Come up on me, dog robot. Hey there, honey, I got you. One shot it. There we go. Got it. Gotcha. Ugh, there's so much going on. Let's get cover here. Somebody up above. Gotcha. there's more than 30 here. What's up over here? Ooh. Hello, more. Boing. Come on, got it. Got him. Got him. We're so close. Still don't know where that supply pod is. Well, Grenz went through all that trouble to send it to me, and I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh well. It's optional. It probably has the best loot I've ever seen, and I'll never know where it is. Hey, welcome back, Kathleen. We're storming Watchtower. It's 30.
So tough. Considering how important this thing is, I would have expected more security.
Shut up.
Oh, I should not have said that.
Yeah, you should not have.
I'm detecting Watchtower sky drops inbound to your location.
Yeah,
Thanks, Gren.
we know. They must be launching them from the station.
Let's see if I can get a lucky roll. Haha, I sure did. God, that's so broken. That is so effing broken.
Come on! That's just overkill. I suggest using some sky drops of our own. Got anything in the fleet that'll do the job?
Yeah, this gun. This gun will do the job. Haha! God, that's so broken. So effing broken.
Oh, it was something. Hey, Gren, how are we looking up there? Any more incoming surprises?
I'm unsure. I only noticed the mech sky drops once they entered the atmosphere. If they did come from Heimdall Station, then... One second. Scanners show... another sky drop. It's big, and giving off some strange energy readings.
Love it.
Get ready. It'll be landing any second now.
I'm here for it. What's it gonna be?
What?
It's probably a transport.
It's
It's a thing! It's a thing!
It is. I can
Oh!
feel it.
It's a... I knew it!
It's wrong somehow. It's different. It doesn't feel natural.
They're manipulating
I think we might be in
the
trouble.
Unity. Oh god. I don't think that's gonna count as a robot.
The armillary. It's bringing back the dead. Resurrecting the troops we already killed.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's get a little fixed up here. Yeah, I never installed any of the other ones.
Only Starboard should be able to do something like this.
It's no
I'm
use
telling
holding
you,
down a sky
they're
drop.
trying.
That device is giving off too much interference.
Well, never mind. Okay, in that case, we're gonna go back to these. Well, we gotta take out the armor, the thing.
So good. It doesn't matter how. Just keep bringing them back.
You know, we're taking this down first. Yeah, I'm aware. Trust me. Boom. Hopefully that'll take them all down with it. Oh, you don't have the hidden gun. No! I didn't do anything with the sky drops that wasn't required.
The interference is cleared.
I was so uninterested in them.
We'll be overwhelmed.
I only have this one. There we go. See, I never used them because this gun has the tier 4 perk where sometimes it just one-shots robots. So I just shot all the giant robots all the time and never used skydrops because I never needed to.
I don't know about you, but I didn't expect that at all. That was starborn tech. No question.
100%.
Although it looked jury-rigged.
That's definitely what they're... I've been thinking that they've been trying to replicate Starborn stuff.
Sure looked like one. Just taking a stab in the dark here, but that Watchtower armillary, do you think that could be the weapon they've been working on? You know, the super secret weapon that a fleet won't defend us from?
Could be. It's possible. I think it's a red herring. I think it's going to be bigger.
Uncertainty. Well, could be wrong, but whatever it was meant to be, I don't think Watchtower have perfected it yet. That was too easy, relatively speaking. Huh. Maybe they launched that skydrop out of sheer desperation. Could be a good sign.
No.
Maybe they'll make mistakes.
No, I think they're doing the opposite. I think they're trying to make us scared. It's a terrible sound. Okay. Ugh, hate that radiation alarm so much.
I assume you just shut down the geothermal plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Because Heimdall Station just appeared in front of me.
Ta-ta-ta!
And I'm looking at one big station with a lot of ships that are undocking and getting into formation. You'll want to make order.
Okay, break time over. Let's get up there.
Let's go. You think there's probably a lot of loot here, but we're just gonna keep going. Where's my oh good, I got a sprain too. Where is it taking me? I'm a little beat up. We'll get out of the radiation and then fix all the boo-boos.
Hey, you might want this.
That's a lot of ships.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of hoping Gren was exaggerating. Should have known better. Well, nothing else for it. We want to board that station without being blown to pieces. We're gonna have to fight.
We got this. Woohoo! Let's go. I got a lot of ships. Oh. Take it down. bouncing, buddy. Grin's trash talking somebody. Hold on. What was that sound effect? Am I dying? Kinda. Let's fix ourselves up here a little. So I don't get these annoying sound effects in my ear while we're playing. There we go. Won't impact anything while I'm flying, but I was just getting sound effects from being beat up. I needed to target something. There we go. Ooh. I'd like to target this one. I'd like to target this one. Or don't. That's fine. I don't need to target anything. I can just shoot. A lot of trash talk out here.
That's all the station turrets. Nice, but there's still Watchtower ships we need to take out.
Got it. There we go. Helps when you hit the right one. Oof, that hurt. Alright, this guy's nasty. Let's take him down. Just gonna ram him. There we go. We're almost done. Just this poor little sap left. This poor little sucker. We got him.
Yeah, not so high and mighty now, are you, Watchtower? Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't brag. Otherwise, the universe might be tempted to humble me with another.
Yeah, you need to be quiet, Torin.
Dock with Heimdall Station. We're almost done with this.
Doc.
I'll do my best to deal with any Watchtower reinforcements. Take care, and good luck.
Yeah, my fleet will be with you. Let's go.
We need to find a way to the mainframe. Grin said that has the best chance of triggering self-destruct.
Alright. Let's look here real quick. Okay, we're mostly healthy. This is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie. The music's pretty amped. Okay, hold on. I know what I forgot to do. Grenades! Oh god! Open the door. So what is the hidden sky drop? Out of curiosity. That makes it so nasty. Hi. Hold up. 105. Whoa, that's a lot of fighting. There's so much fighting, I almost don't even want to loot. Because this is so exciting. I said almost. Expect me to not. the anti-grav on. Think. This is very unexciting, but let's see what we got here. I don't usually use my combat powers, but like... Let's do it though. I think I got a victory again. This is really killing the vibe, whatever's causing my pulse. System anyway. Oh! Is this where I was? Stuff! This is such epic music to loop to. This is just another way through. I'm so lost. Dropped in here, so where's the other way I got in? Huh. Okay, well, I'm stuck, so we're gonna try to figure this out. Maybe if I unlock this door, I can get out. Right now, I don't understand why. See, you must still need Watchtower intel and stuff when you get out, or you wouldn't have much of it here. Okay. Found my people. I got a little sidetracked, but now we're back at it. Sniper weapon, I'm right here. Oh god, I don't know where to go. I've been through here. Well, maybe I am. Oh, yeah, I have been, because that's my effing ship. That's not a helpful quest marker. Oh. Station. Why does that also take me back to my ship? Do I also have something? Okay, well, just have to focus on the correct one, I guess. not the one that leads back to my ship. I need to go to that one. Somehow. Maybe it's up here. Not seeing any such thing. This is some banger music. Through here. That was the vent that I unlocked. Then I went up here. Let's try going through here, because I don't think I did this last time. Okay. So let's just try the energy weapons, right? Hopefully I picked the right one. Hey, Barrett. Got it. Ah, it's tricky. Oh, oof, game's getting a little laggy. Must be a lot going on. Whoa! Somebody's got some starborn fake powers. I knew that's where they were going to go. I knew they were going to try to fake starborn powers. That's so cool. I love it as a concept. You're going to be invisible. I'm not going to waste my time on you. Where is the guy? Did we kill the big guy? Either killed him or he's hanging out, I guess. Any of these doors I can do either way? Okay. This is so fun! Okay, you like powers? Use the same power bearers using. Okay, I don't know. I need to be recharged. Stuck in the corner. There we go. Barrett and I can both do this, and it's really cute because we're doing it as a couple. Hey, look, it's the Mantis! The Mantis came to help us. This is the first time I really felt like using my starboard powers. I like it. Kinda makes it feel worthwhile. What's going on up here? Not really. Cool. I did pick the right one.
Defiance is
Ooh.
amusing, but pointless.
Almost sounds like an Avengers Take Red Bomb. Kinda like it. I need a Mantis! Thanks, Mantis.
However, Watchtower are mimicking our abilities. Looks like they're getting better at it. That was almost like fighting a real, fully fledged Starborn. Okay. I think the mainframe is through that door. Almost there.
We got an extra Barrett.
Crazy idea, but why not try wearing that
Next to
cyber
me?
amp and then opening the door?
Oh no, I died. Other me died. Okay, we will definitely try the cyber amp. We're also gonna take care of whatever crazy head injury I got going right now. Okay. Cyber amp resonator field. Okay. Deviant field resonator. See what that does for me.
The security system must think you're Watchtower.
Love
Well,
it.
That's an embarrassing oversight. This looks like where we need to be. In we go.
Torrent is so good at from the hip things. Okay, we're gonna drop a manual save here, because I don't know how... I've been having bad luck with the end of missions and not saving, so we're gonna go ahead and drop a save. It's an armory.
It's like the one that came from the sky drop, only...
It's an armadillo. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, good.
Oh, that looks like the mainframe. No self-destruct yet, but maybe if we try accessing it.
Sarah Morgan. Alright, what you got for me, Torrent?
Now this looks like the ticket. No idea how long this will take, but I think I saw another interface around the other side. Might be worth seeing if you can access it. Might speed up the triggering of the self-destruct.
Another squad of Watchtower ships has jumped in. I'll ensure they don't cause too much trouble, but you should still hurry.
Yep.
Implant detected. Operative A59C-2B. Identity confirmed.
Whoops.
Warning. Limited archive accessibility. Please provide query. Prohibited phrase detected. Please refrain from deviant terminology. Correct hardware reference ID. Deviant countermeasure 05.
Interesting.
An artificial astral gate.
Astral Gate.
Warning. Details regarding ongoing hardware development are classified. Addendum. Deviant countermeasure 05 now authorized for field test use. 64% chance of permanent deviant neutralization calculated.
So they're using it to hunt Skyborn, or Starborn.
Devised. Heimdall Station currently houses Watchtower Detachment Delta 6, Deviant Capture and Containment Division. This station serves as a critical
So they
node
call
to the
Starborn
intersystem
deviants.
threat network. Be
Can't remember
advised,
if I knew that
any
or not.
changes to station classification or operational purpose will be communicated through standard secure channels. Inquiry is recognized. I am the central archive of this station's Watchtower
What's Torn
operations.
doing with his finger?
Full
He's sign
Watchtower
languaging the
network
computer?
status cannot be confirmed at this time. This is a precautionary measure. Be advised, all inquiries will be logged and flagged for review. Any inappropriate conduct may result in disciplinary action and/or termination. Checking security clearance. Clearance verified. Warden level operative access granted. Be advised, the records you have accessed are classified.
Okay.
Please state desired topic.
Do you think more about a Starborn called Spacey Lee Curtis and Torrin?
Subject, current persons of interest. Please specify query.
Why are you trying to capture Spacey Lee Curtis?
Deviant designation DS-1599-A. Codename Bastion. First flagged following direct contact with an astrogate fragment, colloquially referred to as an artifact. Passive monitoring was maintained. However, predictive models suggested high probability of Bastion developing into an S-category deviant. Early containment was advised, attempted, and failed. Bastion demonstrated extreme resilience, rapid growth, and established ties to other deviants, as well as initiating multiple high-risk incidents which required extensive information suppression. Efforts to minimize collateral exposure have been substantial. Current assessment, DS-1599-A, has exceeded all projections. Deviation pattern suggests further escalation is expected.
I'm pretty great. What can I say?
High priority.
Have you been trying to capture Torrin?
Deviant designation DA-1596.
Albatross? I'm Bastion and he's Albatross?
First cataloged following conflict with criminal elements. Initial assessment ranked deviant as low risk.
Aww.
Threat reassessment made after multiple incidents, included but not limited to disruption to human affairs, altering of region power dynamics, compromising of Watchtower operations. Further escalation noted. Albatross actively assisting deviant DS-1599-A, codename Bastion. This association has increased priority for retrieval and containment. Peaceful engagement with deviants has been attempted. Historical records indicate a 13%.
So they've tried to talk to Starborn before.
Cases include
So now they don't
deviants
even try.
exceeding containment thresholds or engaging in deceptive practices. Patterns suggest inherent instability in deviant allegiances. Current Watchtower directive: deviants are not to be trusted. Risk mitigation prioritizes control over
So they
diplomacy.
clearly are trying to stop the Starborn.
Deviant identification is achieved through multi-layered surveillance. Embedded Watchtower agents monitor governmental and civilian reports for unnatural events or unexplained phenomena. Listening posts are deployed across the settled systems. These installations detect spatial anomalies linked to deviant activities. Captured deviants are subjected to extensive study. Data extracted from their physiology and technology aids in refining preemptive capture strategies. Please note, deviant tracking is never absolute. Their abilities disrupt standard observation methods.
This is basically like the Sokovia Accords, the organization.
Please state desired topic. Subject, deviants. Please specify query.
Why?
When deviants are identified as too disruptive, containment becomes necessary to mitigate any potential threat.
And they exist in more than one
Not all
universe, which is
deviants are
interesting.
targeted. Some, though powerful, seem primarily concerned with internal conflict and goals outside of human interests. Watchtower does not intervene unless deviants pose a direct risk to humanity. Even then, if possible, we do not kill them. Doing so would not remove the threat, but merely transfer the problem to another universe, one under the jurisdiction of a different watchtower.
So they do understand that.
Our goal is containment, not eradication.
Interesting.
Watchtower has determined that deviants, designated Starborn, derive abilities from structures known as temples. These sites appear to serve as focal points for their growth and transformation. The phenomenon referred to as unity is a process by which deviants ascend in power and transition between universes. Once achieved, unity allows a deviant to seemingly persist beyond conventional mortality. This ability is currently beyond our understanding. To date, no Watchtower operative has successfully interfaced with a temple or acquired deviant abilities.
Gotcha.
Artificial methods are instead pursued.
I wonder what would happen if somebody from Watchtower discovered they had affinity.
Oldest surviving accessible records suggest Watchtower became aware of starborn deviants shortly after humanity began interstellar travel. Initial reports describe anomalous individuals exhibiting unnatural abilities, appearing and vanishing without explanation. Origins and motives unknown. Earliest confirmed record references a single starborn eradicating an entire colony. No strategic objective was identified. No demands were made. The slaughter appeared arbitrary. It was this event that solidified Watchtower's directive. Identify, contain, and neutralize any deviant threat before their abilities escalate beyond control. Watchtower is aware of sites designated as temples and ruins that are scattered throughout the settled systems. However, their apparent transcendent nature makes them difficult to locate or study. Current data
I forgot to check these guys are in the Varun system.
Deviant-adjacent individuals
That would be kind of funny.
meaningfully interact with these locations. Despite this limitation, Watchtower has made recent progress in the infiltration of temple and ruin sites. Controlled entry into certain locations has become possible, though success remains limited. Research is ongoing.
Alright.
Please
We're working
state
our way
the
through.
desired topic. Subject, technology. Please specify query. Our technological advancements, such as the Synapse Disruptor, are the result of unrestricted research and reverse engineering.
Interesting.
We have successfully recovered starborn technology from various captured deviants, ruins, and temple sites. Through analysis and adaptation, we have integrated this technology into our own systems, allowing us to counter deviant abilities with high success. Be advised, while Watchtower technology is advanced, it is important to acknowledge we are
This
not
is
the
such an
only
interesting way to
faction
write
developing
dialogue
such
that's in
innovations.
theory for the organization that's listening to it.
Watchtower implants and cyberamps are each a different technology, but are often designed to work in tandem. The implants can be invasive, and the implant procedure carries significant risk, with a high rejection rate that sometimes leads to death. However, for those who survive, the benefits are substantial. Improved physical performance, enhanced cognitive function, and the use of
I wonder what
proprietary
Torrens asking
Watchtower
about.
hardware, such as our ship's piloting systems. The external cyberamps, however, are usable by anyone, but can only reach their full potential when paired with the necessary implants.
Explain Watchtower genetic alteration.
Genetic alterations are a prerequisite for the integration of Watchtower implants. It prepares the body, ensuring compatibility and reduced risk of rejection, while neural restructuring enables the brain to interface directly with the new implants. Additionally, neural restructuring allows for data storage within the brain, enabling us to educate our operatives with exceptional speed and precision. However, the host brain must sacrifice previous memories in order to accommodate the new data. These lost memories are often irrecoverable.
So you'll lose who you are.
The ban on mechs is irrelevant to Watchtower.
Yeah, they're just not following the
Made
rules.
by governments that have no authority over our operations or directives. We design and construct our own mech units. sustenance, or training. Conditions known to hinder human pilots. Please state desired topic.
Okay, I think.
Subject, Watchtower. Please specify query. Records on Watchtower formation
It's giving me a
unavailable.
lot of information.
Data corruption or intentional redaction has removed any direct references. However, archival entries contain timestamps dating back 200 years. This suggests Watchtower has
200
operated for 2
years?
centuries, potentially longer.
Chasing down Starboard?
Watchtower's primary objective is the study, containment, and neutralization of deviant entities classified as starborn. Possessing abilities far beyond standard technological or biological limitations, they present an unpredictable variable in humanity's continued existence.
Huh.
Should they choose to act against humanity, conventional defenses would be insufficient. Mitigation of this threat is paramount. Leadership records are not stored within this system. For security reasons, the identities and hierarchy of Watchtower's command structure remain compartmentalized. Please note, should you encounter any individual with the designation Director, full compliance will be required. A Director's directives are not to be questioned. Please act accordingly.
How does it fund itself?
All financial records are not accessible. Watchtower's funding structure is intentionally obfuscated to ensure operational security. I can answer that Watchtower has established deep influence within various corporations and governments.
Really?
These connections and investments ensure continuous financial support and strategic leverage. We maintain secrecy via numerous puppet organizations that operate under the guise of legitimate corporations and government bodies. Through these entities, Watchtower is able to manipulate, suppress, or alter information as needed, ensuring no trace leads back to us. No government is aware of Watchtower's true nature.
It's so interesting though, because this dialogue feels very like if I found a guy and was interrogating him, not like what the computer would say.
Please state desired topic.
Okay, I think we're about done.
Return to main archive. I am unable to provide that information. Please refrain from this line of inquiry. Failure to comply may result in immediate system lockdown. Security violation registered. System lockdown. Administering termination procedure.
Aha! Now, this looks pretty sensitive. Alright, I think we found what we need. As soon as I try to access this particular data archive, I think it should be enough to trigger the self-destruct.
Good, because I blew up my computer.
Oh, not really sure. But if my guess is right, I think it's records of Watchtower agents that are embedded into various organizations.
Oh, I mean, that'd be good to know.
Someone could do a lot of damage if they could access those kind of records. Which is why I think trying to open them will activate the self-destruct. First off, take this. Thanks to Gren and his hacking algorithm, I was actually able to swipe some data from the mainframe. Nothing too fancy, mind you, but nevertheless, I think you might find it useful. Now, as soon as I access this archive, I'm 99% sure the self-destruct will begin. Once that happens, you need to get back to your ship as fast as you can, okay? No dawdling. I'll be staying here.
What?
No, you didn't. I'm staying right here. Just think about it. If we both leave, what reason would Watchtower have to continue the self-destruct? They'd just disarm it. So, one of us needs to say, and that someone is me. I owe this to you. A version of you died to save me, and now it's time that I pay that debt back. It's all right. I'll be fine. I'm fairly sure Starborn don't actually die, so I'll just move on to another universe.
I don't like this.
someone's been paying attention. But no, I don't think I can make it all the way from here to your ship. Besides, that kind of defeats the point of me staying here. I want to ensure that this place is taken out. That Watchtower will suffer a blow so hard that they'll not have the time, energy, or even desire to try and capture you again. Oh, come on now. Don't make me start second-guessing myself.
I don't know if they're going to
Look,
give me the option to say, but I want to try.
This is something I need to do. Maybe that's selfish of me, but I need to do it. Okay? Otherwise, what's the point of any of it? Look, I get it, really, but this is the best shot you have of getting out of here alive, and making sure Watchtower can't try and capture you again. This wasn't a difficult choice for me. Let me do this for you, please.
Come on. You're not the only stubborn one, Torin. We'll make it out of here together or not at all.
All right. All right, I can tell you're serious about this.
Yeah.
If we're going to leave, we'll leave together. That is, after we make sure this place is toast. And I think I might know another way we can do that.
Okay.
But I hope you understand that I'll be making this up as I go along. No guarantee we won't.
Torin, that's just a normal day with you. That's how it always is.
Right. Plan. Okay. I got an idea, and it's kind of out there, but that seems to be a recurring theme with me, so let's just roll with it.
Yep. Wouldn't expect anything else.
Armillary here, I learned a little bit about it from the mainframe. Watchtower have been reverse engineering these from the kind we're more familiar with. One or two things. Most of it's on that slate I gave you. We can go over that stuff later. For now, let's focus on the armillary.
Right, got it. Why would they build their own armadillos?
Their plan was to use them as weapons against us. From what I can tell, these things tap into the same energies and spatial whatnots as the real ones. Apparently, they have the potential to be very powerful, but they start off blank and not able to do anything. They have to be energized and imprinted.
Got it.
I'm not too sure what any of that means, but it seems to be something to do with Starborn. Well, I'm Starborn, so I'm gonna see if I can energize this thing and imprint my gravity well power onto it. If that works, we won't need the self-destruct. The armillary can take care of destroying the station for us, and Watchtower will have no way to stop it.
I do like that.
I'm hoping this thing works like the armillaries we're more accustomed to, but instead of granting us powers, we just need to imprint one onto it. You know, sometimes all this Starborn stuff makes me feel like we're all just a bunch of kids playing with loaded weapons.
I mean, kind of.
Oh well, right. Here goes. Wish me luck. Maybe stay back. This could...
Hold on. I keep getting the, hungry, thirsty sounds. A cola and a cake.
Be dangerous.
What do you think, honey? You have the potential to be a Starborn, too.
I can feel it. The resonance.
He's doing the thing! He's hitting the nodes! He doesn't have as many nodes as I do.
Okay. Now or never.
Go for it, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh. What? He disappeared.
Warning. Anomalous energy surge detected.
Whoops.
Station structure.
I wanted to investigate the portal. I thought that was going to the computer. Hold on. How far back is the autosave? Not far. I'm gonna go back to this autosave that's only back like a minute. Because I didn't do the thing I wanted to do. I thought I was doing the thing I wanted to do. Hopefully I'm not gonna really regret this.
Maybe stay back.
Okay,
This
cool.
could be
It's just going
dangerous.
back to him doing this.
I can feel it. Resonance.
He's gonna do his thing. I wonder if we kind of lose him regardless. Seems like, but every time we went through an armadillo, it just shot us outside the temple. So
Now or never.
I don't know that he's necessarily gone for good. We'll see. You got it, buddy. Okay. Let's investigate the portal then. We're also going through. Whoa. What does that do? Whoa! Whoa! I'm glad we went back and did this instead. This is crazy.
This is just great.
I would have been bummed to find out we missed this. This is what I meant to do. I thought that's what doing the computer would do. Torrin! Barrett's got to be over there like, what is my wife keep doing? Starborn prisoner. They locked Starborn in here?
There's someone else.
It's me, buddy.
Ah, and there she is. I know you, don't I?
You sure do.
Yeah. There's something very familiar about you. We've definitely met before. You're the reason I'm here. I hope you don't mind me saying, you've more than proven to be a decent person. I'm glad we met. I trust you. I want to keep helping you.
Okay, cool.
But I worry you'll one day go somewhere I can't follow.
You mean through the Unity?
If you trust me too, please, take my hand.
Look, Kathleen, you can't step away. You just never know what's gonna happen.
Because a conscious decision must be made. Take my hand, but only if you trust me.
Alright, Aladdin.
The bond is made. You and I now travel the same road. This link between us is born of the connection you have
Wait, is there a way to link people going
born
through
of mutual
the
understanding
Unity?
and respect. It's time to continue our journey.
Like, if I go through the Unity, do I keep Torrin? This is a slight uptick in the ability to see things. Look, Torrin, I really like you and all, but I need you to understand I am married, so I don't know where this is going.
Hey! Over here! So what now? You gonna start talking some sense? Or do you want to go on about holding hands?
Oh,
and
he saw
bonding
the same
some
thing, but in reverse.
No. Fairly sure that was you. Hold on. You're speaking. Well, like you usually do. Normal, not all weird and cryptic.
Yeah.
You're you, aren't you? I mean, like, the real you. Sorry, I know that's confusing. I was speaking to someone who looked
So was
just
I.
like you. But they've disappeared now, and I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I think. It was kinda like you, but acted strange and said things that didn't really make sense for you to say. Okay, I was near the armillary and then I appeared here. Although things looked a little darker and you were here too, only it wasn't you. The fake you said something about it being a long journey and bonding with each other. And it seemed to imply that if you were to pass through the Unity, this bonding would allow
That's
me
how I
to
took it, too.
travel the same road, to jump universes with you. Then you held out your hand and asked if I was ready. I reached out and grasped your hand. And then that you was gone, and you were here instead. Look, I'm really not sure what's going on right now. I can only assume all this is a side effect from the Watchtower armillary. Regardless,
This is so
we need to
cool.
get out of here and back to Heimdall Station. Really? Now that is curious. You spoke to a me, and I spoke to a you.
Yes.
I assume you held hands as well? So, I guess that means we're bonded. We'll have to talk about that, but we can worry about that later. For now,
Again,
let's
I
figure
am
a way
married.
out of here. Well, despite all appearances, I'm fairly sure this isn't really a planet we're standing on. And that's about the extent of information I can offer. You're asking the wrong person there. I've had an armillary move me around before, but never quite like this. For all we know, Watchtower tricked us, and all along this was just a part of some grand scheme in order to trap us. Nah, they're not that smart. Or are they? No, I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it anyway.
How
But
would
there
I be
is a
hungry again already?
Unity-like quality to it all. But I can't really put my finger on it.
I'm open to suggestions on how to get out of here.
Well, there's an armillary near to us, although this one doesn't look jerry-rigged. If we can figure out a way to activate it, maybe it can take us back? Or at least, I hope it can. Because besides flagging down ships and trying to hitchhike, that's the best idea I've got. Hold on, I'm gonna try activating this thing.
So yeah, basically we stormed the Watchtower ship and we figured out the best way to get out is for him to, like, imprint on one of
Well,
the
that's
Unity
not
gates to try to use it as a weapon.
Can't seem to use my starborn powers. Could you give it a try? See if it works for you? Try something gravity-based.
Okay.
Hey, that did it! Good job! I don't know why my powers aren't working, but right now, I don't care. I just
You
wanna
might
get
have
out of
given
here.
your powers to the armadillo.
And, about that whole bonding thing, I think I might know what that was, but it can wait. After you, back to Heimdall Station. And then we can put all this Watchtower nonsense to bed.
Okay. Is he gonna follow me out? He's coming. Oh good, I'm starting to see color.
Ah, we're back.
We
And
made
I could
it.
be wrong, but
Honey.
fairly sure I've got my powers back too. Nice. Huh. You know,
Don't worry, honey, I still
get
love
the
you.
feeling if you hadn't come to get me, I may have been stuck in that place. Thanks. You're a good.
Yeah,
friend.
I'm really glad I reloaded.
And looks like the armillary is good and energized. Guess I managed to imprint on it after all. Hey, on the side there. It looks like there's a terminal to control the armillary. You should do the honors. Activate it, and get ready to run.
Okay. I am glad I reloaded.
Warning. Anomalous energy surge
Hey, honey.
detected.
Don't worry,
Station
honey.
structure.
Oh yeah, that's working all right.
You're
We
still
should
my-
run. Real fast.
Whatever bonding
Get us
means,
to your ship
it
faster.
won't mean...
Detecting increasing gravitational forces coming from
let's
within
go.
Heimdall Station. I don't know what you did, but it appears the station is going to collapse in on itself. You better hurry back to your ship.
Yep. Working on it. We gotta go. Are you guys coming?
Structural integrity critical.
They're coming. Come on, boys. Keep up with an old lady.
I've got bad news. The station just lost its docking port. Your ship's adrift.
Uh-oh.
You'll need another way off the station. Try to
integrity critical.
Let's go.
It's certain to be a bumpy ride. Hold on tight. See you planet side.
Barrett, get in the ship. This is so cool. Super, super cool. Da-da-da. Where's Barrett? Honey! Where's my husband? He's gonna be so upset I bonded with someone.
Hey, nice of you to make an appearance. Not sure if you saw it on your way down, but Heimdall is no more.
Where's Barrett?
We did it. You did it. Ah, and here comes Gren. Perfect. We could use a ride.
Hold on. Barrett's there. Okay. It says he's still on my ship. That's fine. There's no way that was a half an hour. Barrett, honey. There's my husband. He's flying a Stroud Eklund. That's a nice ship. Where is Barrett?
I'm glad to see you safe and well. You too, Torrin.
Ah, Gren, you big softy. I knew you cared.
Heimdall Station has been utterly destroyed. Any remaining Watchtower forces have retreated. I believe it's safe to say that you have won.
Thanks for your help, Gren.
You are welcome. I'm pleased I was able to assist. I managed to secure your ship and tow it to safety.
Okay, good. Barrett should be there.
Please, board my vessel, and I will see you back to yours.
He's got a cool ship. Barrett! You're okay. Thank God. I was so worried about you. This has been a really cool mod. I'm actually kind of mad it's a mod, because this is addressing so many things that I actually wanted to be things in the game. He's got a nice ship. Whoa! I don't know what's happening to it, though. Hey, Torrin.
Docking sequence complete. You may now return to your vessel.
I'm gonna grab a ride back to Stardock with Gren. When you got a moment, come find me. There's a few things I want to say. Just not yet.
Alright. We will do that. I need to check and make sure my husband's not mad at me.
I have something for you.
Why can't I undock? Oh, there we go. I'm like, why can't I? He's got to do it.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
Excellent. Woohoo! Alright. Well, we might as well go talk to them. I don't know why we... What's a hidden incursion? Oh, that was that side quest that I started. I gotta speak with a lot of people at Stardock. We'll head back there and get some conversations in. We'll probably get these conversations in. I still want to do the Mantis and a couple other side quests and stuff. We may not do it today. We'll stream again. I don't know what it'll either be tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm gonna be frank, it's gonna depend on what tennis matches I watch tomorrow and how long they take. So it may be Wednesday. It'll certainly not be Thursday. Thursday I got stuff going on. But we'll try to be back and we'll finish up some of these other smaller side stuff. But I'm not looking to be done yet, because I don't know how long these conversations will take, and we may do something a little bit more action-packed to end it on if these conversations don't take like a full 20 minutes. But if we hit the 3-hour mark, I'll call it. We will see.
I'm sure whoever's in that ship.
Thanks, Aiden. Let's start with Barrett. I want to make sure Barrett and I are feeling good. Hey, Barrett.
Glorious as always. You too, I mean, you never have to ask, but I think it's charming that you do.
None of this is actually flirting, though. This isn't flirting. This is just being lovey-dovey.
Considering how many variables must have been negotiated in order for us to meet and fall in love, I'd say I'm the luckiest man alive.
All right.
Our marriage? You mean this absolutely awesome arrangement we have where we explore the universe together while being in love?
Okay, he's not mad at me. That's good.
It's, amazing. See, when you say that, the universe and its infinite complexities doesn't seem so daunting. All that matters is you and me.
Aw. Excellent. Okay, he's not mad at me. Let's find these people and talk to them. I want to start with Torrin.
Hi, Captain. Good to see you.
You really are something else. I was ready to do it, you know? To stay on Heimdall Station as it blew up.
Nah.
But I was trying so hard to play the part of the hero, I didn't stop to think there might be another way. Thanks for talking me out of it.
You're welcome.
It's twice you've saved my life now. So much for me making things even.
Don't worry, I'll keep a running tab.
Oh, well, that makes me feel much better. Now, after how badly we busted them up, I don't think we'll need to worry about Watchtower anymore. At least, not in any serious way.
That's
I'm
good.
sure we'll still encounter the odd patrol or group of operatives, but as far as them being able to capture us, I do believe that ship has sailed.
Excellent.
If you want to keep your fleet going, I'd say that's up to you. I mean, would still be useful, just less of a necessity now. Not to the extent that they were, no. At least not for a long, long time. As far as we know, Heimdall Station was the only place they could contain Starboard for extended periods. Without the station,
Hopefully we didn't kill a bunch of
if they did
Starboard
capture us, we
in
might
the
not
process.
be able to escape. So for now, I think we're good and safe. Speaking of things on the mind, that whole bonding thing, I've been thinking about that, and I've got a theory.
Okay.
Well, not so much a theory as a hazy notion, but here goes. Those people we spoke to, I think we were both talking to a part of each other. Not a conscious part, more like a spirit. a representation of our
The
thoughts.
the entity that exists across
And
all
maybe because
dimensions,
I'm
if you will.
Starborn, or perhaps because of where we were, or how we got there, it allowed us to form a deeper understanding. And because of that, we now have this connection between us, this bond. Does that make sense?
It does.
Anyway, I don't know about you, but I definitely feel something between us that wasn't there before. The part of you I spoke to, it said if you were to pass through Unity to travel on to another universe, that I could go with you now, if I wanted.
That's cool.
I don't know if that's true, but I think I'd be okay with that. I think I would like to go with you.
Okay.
But really, that's a decision for you to make. So, assuming I can travel to the same universe as you, do you want me to?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Whew, you're asking big questions that I do not have the answers to. But I guess if you were to pass through the Unity, I'd figuratively or literally get pulled along with you. The way it was worded, it seemed like I had a choice in the matter. At least for the first time. After that, I'm fairly sure it would become a permanent arrangement. Which is why I think you need to be the one to make the choice on this.
But why my choice and not yours?
This is your show, not mine.
Literally.
Besides, something tells me you may be moving on to more important things in the future. So if I can, I'd like to help with that.
Yes, I'd be happy if you could join me.
All right. If you ever do step into the Unity, find yourself on the road to another universe, you now got yourself a travel buddy. Although, no idea how that'll play out. Somehow I doubt I'll just appear next to you. That would just be too easy. But I'll
That's
do my
really
best to
cool.
find you. And if Watchtower tracks you before I do, hang on, just need to send you something. There. I transferred data for a signal frequency. Aim a comm broadcast on that frequency at any Watchtower ship's transmitter array. I'll be monitoring Watchtower comms, so if you send that signal,
That's super
I'll know
cool.
exactly where you are, and I'll be sure to get to you as quickly as I can.
So then when we see Torrent again, we'll know it'll like be our Torrent. That's really cool.
If I arrive before you, I guess I'll just start getting stuff ready. You know, meet Harper, repair Stardock, save Gren. Oh, and I can get my old ship back. Wonder how long I'll be able to keep it next time. Think of it as a deep space pit.
That's really cool.
As I'm sure you know, communications between systems can be tricky. But plenty of people have found creative workarounds, including Watchtower. So we just borrow their hardware to send a message. Oh, and you'll have to memorize that frequency, because when you hop universes, you can't take the data with you.
Well, now we can.
Okay then, moving on. That slate I gave you, the one with data from the Watchtower mainframe, have you had a chance to look at it yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you should. One of the things on there is the location and access codes for a Watchtower storehouse.
Ooh.
Don't know for sure, but I think it might be filled with computer cores. And maybe some other stuff too. Anyway, I think you should check it out. Would make a nice opportunity for some plundering. Stock up on some more Watchtower tech. And, added bonus, if you commit the location and access codes to memory, no reason you couldn't plunder the storehouse after a Unity jump.
Ah.
Get a leg up on Watchtower from the beginning.
See, this is cool.
You
This
travel
is
to a new
really
universe,
cool.
One last thing.
So then I can
Spoken
run
to Harper and
Watchtower
Gren yet?
different. I like
Not.
this.
You should poke your head in and say hello. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I needed to say.
I really like that. So then when you meet
get
him,
back
because
to it.
he's Starborn. See,
There's still a lot to see out there.
this is where I was talking about, like, I'm kind of mad this is a mod. Because I did want a way to be able to, like, maintain, like, my knowledge. Like, part of my problem, if I ever go through Unity, right, is, like, my Barrett won't follow me.
Excuse me.
He's having a hard time right now, but, like, I'll lose my Barrett. And I'm like, well, what's the point of getting married if I hop universes, I don't have my Barrett anymore, you know what I mean?
Good to see you.
Ready for action, Captain? You should probably go see Dr. Lane. Get that checked out.
You know? So, like, that's...
It is so good to see you're safe. I was worried.
I would love to see something like that in the
Already
game where I
lost
can
more than
bond with,
enough
like,
friends. I didn't want
the
to
person
have to
you
add
marry.
you and Tor into that list.
Especially since Baird has the capacity to be a Starborn.
Yeah, well, really, it's the least I could do. I should tell you, I've been hearing from my contacts that Watchtower's fall hasn't gone unnoticed. Already, other factions out there have begun to find and uncover their hidden assets. Guess Watchtower are too preoccupied to enforce secrecy like they used to. If you plan to keep hunting listening posts, just know it may not be Watchtower that show up to investigate what you're up to.
Ooh, that's
Anyway,
interesting.
I should get back to work. But again,
So instead
glad
of
you came
Watchtower,
back
it could
in
be
mostly one
Ecliptic or
piece.
something. That's cool. So is that the conversation we had?
Some spacesuit merchants set up shop here, paying rent and everything. How about that? Didn't think we'd pull that kind of business. All these new stores and people, I wasn't sure about it at first, but maybe it's not so bad. After all, people need reasons to stick around.
It's true.
There's no more listening posts out there. Nothing to find. All right, don't be a stranger.
Excellent.
Yes. What?
Simon and Dredger are hanging out. I haven't done everything,
Everything
though,
looks good at my station, Captain.
because this place is still here. Although I feel like I went in here. I feel like it was like a story. Anyway, we gotta go talk to Gren. Trying to see if anything else opened up that I don't remember seeing, but I don't think so. Gren.
Have something for you.
Thanks, Barrett. It's gonna be some kind of food,
I
isn't
was
it?
just about to go looking for you. Just to say hi.
Aw.
So, hi. Yes, this is yours now.
Aw, you gave me chicken something. That's exciting. I don't know why that's there. Hey, Gren.
We meet again. Ah, there you are. I wanted to congratulate you. I don't think Watchtower has ever been dealt such a crippling blow. It'll take them a long time to recover from this. It was my pleasure to assist. From now on, I suspect you'll see a lot less Watchtower activity.
Which is nice.
But do not think that they are gone completely. There will still be operatives.
So it'll just
out
be
there.
random interactions.
Maintain vigilance, and I'm sure you will be fine. Before you take your leave, I wanted to ask, did Torn try to extract any information from the Watchtower mainframe?
Yes, it did. Take a look.
I thought he might. Allow me just a moment and I'll see what he was able to extract. Intriguing. There are new designs for skydrops on here. They seem to be based around some kind of deviant technology. We may be able to fabricate these skydrops, but I will require more data for this. If you could bring me enough
Interesting.
computer cores, I will see what I can do. I will take no more of your time.
I wonder what that
I'm glad you
skydrop
survived
does.
your encounter with Watchtower.
Because maybe it'll become
Until
something
we
I
speak
actually want to
again.
use. Alright, let's see where we're at here. There's that. These are just side things. These are side quests. Oh, there's still arrays to hunt down, so we still have those to do. Some powers to get. There's a power to get, and it's right by where we're at. Maybe that's how we'll finish up for the day. Okay, I think we'll go grab this power, because it's very close to where we are. And I feel like it'll be a nice roundup. But yeah, so this is kind of what I wanted to see out of either an expansion or something with Starfield, is I really appreciate that in the game, like, the decision as to whether or not you go through the Unity is impactful, right? Like, you could you have to decide if you're gonna end up, like, losing your friends or not. This is not the right place, but that's fine. It's gonna get me close enough. Like, that's part of it. You go through the Unity, you get this opportunity, but you have to leave people behind. Now, from a character perspective, and let's just land really quick and scan while I'm talking. From a character perspective, you know, what you're gaining is, like, power or whatever. From a player perspective, there's just story. There's story I haven't seen because I really haven't played post-Unity. And so for me, on the one hand, I like that the decision to go through the Unity is impactful. On the other hand, there's whole parts of the game that I have not experienced. Simply because I don't want to, like, lose Barrett. You know, if I go to another planet, if I go to another system, it won't be Barrett. You know, I'll lose him. And I'm okay, like, I guess I haven't really figured out how I would handle that, because on the one hand, I really like that that is meaningful. On the other hand, why would I want to? I'm already fairly powerful. Like, the idea of going through for the sake of, this is the only reason why I landed here, for the sake of getting more stuff isn't really, you know, important to me. But this idea of you could do something to, like, find your crew again, or have your crew travel with you, is something I really would want. So I don't know. But I kind of like this idea of, like, okay, you could only bond with Starborn. So, like, I guess this helps me because I romanced Barrett, and, you know, could I find a way to bond with him? Can you only have one bond? I think that would be kind of interesting to play the game where you could only bond with one person. You know, it'd make it really hard for it to be Sam, because then Sam would be leaving Cora. But, like, some sort of balance in that would be really nice. I'm gonna guess that's the temple there. But I don't. But this just kind of did a lot. And, like, the idea of a whole faction that is there to hunt down Starborn kind of makes sense. And, like, I think that could have been a cool storyline through the game of this, like, oh, we're, you know, the end story isn't just the exploration and just the going through the Unity or not, but like, is this group that was hunting Starborn, and, like, the Arbiter and the Hunter, like, you get stuff from them, the artifacts from them, but then also, okay, we got it, this idea that, you know, they would be hunted too by Watchtower. So, like, something like this I feel like could have been a really cool expansion to the game, or even just, like, inclusion as part of the actual main story of the game. Which is always easy. It's always easy to say, oh, I wish this was part of the main story after the main story is done. So, like, it's not a true criticism. But I don't know, I really liked Watchtower. It felt like a very natural progression of what I would want as a player. I'm very curious if they ever do something more with it, or if they make if, like, Bethesda makes, like, an official-esque version of it. And I guess the other reason why I'd say I'm frustrated that it's a mod is because it's a paid mod. I feel like Bethesda's now in this situation where, like, they can't really use it because they would just be stealing effectively from this group of people that have already made the thing. Like, I don't know how that really works. Like, if they did a Starborn hunting faction and the ability to bond with characters, like, can they get away with that? I don't know. But also, it's a really good mod, and that guy did a really good job. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Barrett, come on in here. Oh, you to be a starborn dude.
Times like this when I can't believe how lucky I am to do this for a living.
Alright, what'd we get? Earthbound. What is Earthbound? Earth shares its gravity in an area you're choosing? What does that mean? It should be... Oh, hi. When did you get here? Millie, what are you doing here? I didn't set you anywhere to be somewhere. That's so strange. I don't know why Millie's here. I mean, Millie is a pet we're supposed to get, but I haven't set her up anywhere. So I don't know why she's here. I'm not complaining.
Interesting.
Alright, let's see what we got here. It just makes Earth's gravity. I guess that's kind of cool. I guess if I'm ever somewhere where I don't want more gravity, like this, like if this is causing me stress for some reason, then I can just come back down. It's not hyper useful, but I don't hate it. Okay, well I think this is what we have for now. Yeah, I can see why I'd want it, because look at how crazy this is. Okay. But yeah, we'll pick up, like I said, tomorrow or Wednesday, most likely. And we'll do the other bounty hunter thing, and we'll go maybe after some of these side quests. We can get the Watchtower safe house, and then maybe just start on outpost building. Just get some odds and ends done. But thank you all for being here. I super appreciate it. Had a really great time. And yeah, this has been really fun. Not a fan of Genesis? You mean the mod? Charlie? If you mean the... No, because Starfield mod Genesis isn't the, Star Wars one, is it? I mean, I'm a fan of the Book of Genesis. I've read that a fair amount. Who doesn't like Phil Collins? So, like, you know, that's great. I just haven't done it. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan, nor am I a fan. I haven't done it. I don't want to do an overhaul, like that level of overhaul mod, that's all. That, like, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so playing a Star Wars mod in Starfield sounds really cool. But there's also a part of me that's like, if I want to play a Star Wars game, you want to know what? I can play a Star Wars game. There's a lot of them. So, like, I haven't felt like doing that level of an overhaul. Like, something like Watchtower, where it just goes into the game naturally. Same thing with Bounty Hunter. Like, that didn't seem as daunting to me. I just don't... I hadn't even tried modding at all. Like, this is my first amount of modding. So I think, like, it's on the table that I could do it someday. But probably not soon. Especially because I want the ability to play Starfield also, right? Like, once I've converted everything to Genesis, do I have to, like, what's the unconversion process if I ever just want to play Starfield? Where if I want to play a Star Wars game, I have a lot of them. In fact, one's coming out next month that I'm very excited about. So, like, that's kind of been why I haven't been as interested in it. Because I have Star Wars games and I like Starfield. But, I'm not against it. I think it's probably something I'll try eventually. But right now, I'm just getting into modding in general. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. Unfortunately, I am getting ready to stop. But, like, today or tomorrow sometime I should be back. And we'll try to finish up some of these, side ones that I have going on here. But thank you all for being here. And I will